Howdy everyone, I'm Reviewer Dan, and I review the good and the bad. And welcome to my first review alone. It's good to hear that. So, if you remember my last review, Taco Kid, you saw that I was going to review a comic book.
Oh no!
Yes, that reaction. Now you're probably asking yourself, what comic book would make my reaction do that? Sonic the Hedgehog 134. Yeah. Now, some of you might not know who this super speedy hero is. And if you don't, then what rock have you been living under? In case you don't know who he is, I'll explain a little bit of backstory of him, his friends, and around this comic book of why it happened. I will not explain the whole thing, because if I do, we'll be here all day. Sonic made his debut on a Sega Genesis in 1991 to compete against Nintendo's Super Mario to see who was better. A year and a half later, and Archie Comics got the rights to make the comic book of him. At first, it was a strange mix of the old Sonic cartoons, adventures, and Sat AM, with comedy and serious moments. Along his adventures, he's accompanied by many friends: Miles Tails Prower, his sidekick slash best friend, Rotor the Walrus, Technician, Bunny Rabbit, Cyborg Fighter, Antoine, the cowardly French stereotype, and Princess Sally Acorn, who is the main leader right next to Sonic, and Sonic's love.
What the fuck?
A villain by the name of Dr. Robotnik, later renamed Eggman, has been trying to take over the world by turning the whole populace of the world into robotic slaves.
Of course!
Yeah, that meme's been overplayed. Let's get back to review now. And that's just the overall story of Sonic the Hedgehog comic books. Now let's go to the ones that were a little bit before this that explains what's going on here. A few issues before this one, Sonic saved the world from destruction by a bunch of aliens who wanted revenge on the humans of this world for an action that happened centuries ago. But in doing so, he was sent to the other side of the universe, 849,000 light years away. Yeah, far out, dude. What took him about a month to return home took a whole year on the planet Mobius. That's the name of the planet. Everyone, including Robotnik, thought him to be dead. Surprise! Now with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and flip through the pages of Sonic the Hedgehog 134. First, let's talk about the cover. It's really strange. Also, so long, Sally? What the heck is that supposed to mean? And the cover itself. It looks like... Hang on a second. It looks really familiar. It's ripping off Spider-Man! You know the comic Spider-Man No More? Well, hopefully we'll get something interesting here. We open up with... What the hell? Did I just get an aneurysm? Or is the cover looking a little weird? This is not the usual art style of the comic. Even the miniseries in the end goes to its usual art style. So, why is this here? Maybe they're trying something new. I can't really find any fault in that, but why? Back to the story. Sonic's in the hospital with a broken arm from his recent battle. Lost in space, huh? To the far side of the universe? Stick anything in your ear while you're out there? Just a funky two-way implant to help me speak and understand the alien lingo, Dr. Quack. Why? Uh-huh. So that's what this x-ray confirms. But whoever gave you this implant didn't tell you that it would also bond to your nervous system. What? You mean it's part of me? Well, Doc, you gotta get rid of it! Yeah, Doc, you gotta get rid of this implant that lets me speak other languages and understand them. Actually, that'd be kind of cool. Being told that removing it would cause more harm than good, Sonic goes ahead and leaves, but not before asking what happened to the dog. I was away for a whole year, and so many things changed while I was gone. We're at war with Eggman, not whole village, coming to city, and well, you're different too. What happened? You mean this Shiner? I accidentally stepped on a landmine while tending to the wounded in battle. Since that day, the king insisted that I take up my old post as royal physician. No more front lines for this old bird. Poor old quack. Sonic returns to his family while his mother is missing her ears. What the? And to Sally, where they kiss while being told that there's a party being held in the honor of our blue hero's return. After escaping the paparazzi, Sonic and family make it home. Oh, come on, again with the ears? Why is he always beginning the ears? They're not that hard to draw. Are they? At least with Sonic's dad, I can say his hat's in the way. But why is the mother missing her ears again? Oh, Sonic, I'm so glad you're back. Mom, where are your ears? What do you mean? Oh, never mind then. Okay, sweetie. Dad! Then decides to take a nap before the party later, and waits to find his dog can speak. Which is weird if you think about it. This is a world where animals basically became sentient, human-like. So why are there still animals being seen as pets? Sonic then determines that it's the implant helping with that, which is weird because speaking dog is not another language, but I digress. And tells the family how most of the beings that were roboticized were reversed. Now you might be wondering why is Sonic's dad the only one who's still a robot? Well, when he was roboticized, he had heavy damage done to his body. And if it was reversed, the damage would be back. So basically, he's stuck as a robot forever. Well, that's depressing. A little later, Sonic meets up with Tails and relays a message from his parents, who were also believed to be dead after the Great Robotnik War, because no one could actually find them. Turns out, they were actually on the planet that Sonic went to later on. Cutting the heartwarmer short, no, really, it just cuts off right after they say like a few lines to the Tails. We make it to the party, where everybody's enjoying the mindless debauchery. What? You know that's what's going on. Sonic then meets up with the king and... What the hell? The freaking ears again? That's 3 times now! Once is a mistake. Twice is a problem. 3 times pisses me off! Oh. I just got mad there for a minute. Hopefully that's the only time I get mad. Hopefully. Okay, let's see. King makes a speech. There's that creepy-ass Tails doll for some reason. Sonic's biggest fan introduces her to her a-hole boyfriend. And Sally keeps trying to tell Sonic something, but keeps getting interrupted by everyone. I bet it's nothing bad. Why does it keep playing when I say something? Okay, Rudder shows off some cool fireworks. Jeffrey St. John and his wife, Hershey, are talking about going on their honeymoon / mission. You know, this story really isn't engaging. I know the audience would love to see their favorite characters relax and have a good time without having any, world crisis problems, but you have to do something engaging and entertaining in the process for both the characters and the audience. Yes, this is supposed to be a joyous celebration for Sonic's return, but nothing's really happening that's causing some kind of small problem. What it basically feels like is exposition and, well, nothing. I mean, look at Bunny. She's not having a good time at all here. Then again, it might be because Antoine and her broke up during Sonic's absence. All because she didn't like the way he started to act. Oh yeah, the spoiler warning, that's not Antoine. This is actually his evil doppelganger from a universe where the heroes are villains and vice versa. That'll be a story for another day. Maybe soon, I'm not sure, but another day. After a while, Sally finally gets to talk with Sonic. She actually wants him to stop fighting and to help her rule the kingdom while the king and queen are away to help get people to join the fight against Robotnik. Sonic says he can't, which is understandable. I mean, she's fought alongside him for years, so she would... Not only that, but also calls him selfish. Okay, first, Sonic has been gone for a year, and how did you fare against Robotnik? Oh yeah, almost 99% of the planet is now under his control. Second, you're making a claim that you don't want your heart broken from losing him again, but you assault him, insult him, and break up with him? Oh yeah, not to mention doing all this in front of all your friends and subjects. Third, Sonic Comic World, who no longer does YouTube as far as I know, reviewed this comic as well. He actually suggested that if they were to break up, to do it pleasantly, alone, in a private place, calmly, and say, hey, maybe because of the war going on, it's not a good idea to start dating right now, especially after what just happened. I know this was supposed to make a good story, but all this does is make me so mad and make me wonder why they break up in such a manner, especially after getting together, after so many years of people wanting them to get together, and want me to bash my head against the wall multiple times just to forget this. This page is actually so infamous, it got the nickname The Slap. To finish up, Sally makes Sonic choose whether he wants to be with her or continue fighting. When he fails to answer her, she makes a decision for herself and runs off, saying, Robotnik can have you all to himself. Oh yeah, surely she did not want her heart broken. And that is where the story ends. Why? Just why? There was no reason for this book to be made whatsoever. The art doesn't fit. The story doesn't amount to much. Just quick info that seems to be glanced over, making it boring. Having two characters break up, which actually pissed off a whole majority of the fan base, and the characters acting really strange. Like, really out of character. I think the only one I can say fits the description is Antoine, because he's not supposed to be in character. This comic is awful. Horrible. Despicable, even. I try to avoid this comic book at all cost, because of how it was handled. I will not be counting the miniseries at the end, because I'm not sure what's actually going on. And it wasn't the main focus of the whole review right now. Maybe if I collect more of the comic books before and after, I could probably do a summary of it. Final verdict? This comic gets an F. Ooh. Ooh. I hope my next review is nothing that bad. Because if it is, I might just go nuts. I might go so crazy that I could destroy something. Let it be something really good. I review Dan. I review the good and the bad, and I hope you all have had a blast. At my expense, you horrible comic book, die! Hey guys, review Dan here. I reviewed the good and the bad. I just wanted to say a little something about the new Mario Odyssey game. I don't have it myself, nor do I have the Switch, but Otaku Kent does. I was able to play a little bit. I've got up to the desert world, which is not that bad. I have to say, this is one of the best Mario games I've played. I've played most of the Mario games. I've owned 64 a long time ago. I own both Galaxy games. I've played all throughout Sunshine, though I haven't beaten Bowser yet. I should probably get onto that one. But, yeah, this is actually a pretty good game here. For instance, the whole hat taking over enemies or certain things, that's pretty cool. The character Cappy is, how do I put this? Good. Not great, but definitely nowhere near as bad as some other side characters. You probably know which one I'm talking about. But, yeah, actually, it was pretty fun. One of the funniest things I found is the rolling that Mario does. Quite honestly, the first thing I said was, "Hey, look, he's trying to be like Sonic the Hedgehog." Let's see. What else was I about to say? Yeah, quite honestly, this really feels great. I love the fact that they don't really use a hub world. I don't mind them. I really don't. But every time I go to a hub world, it feels like I'm stopping in the middle of my adventure just to go to the next place already. Instead of just going, okay, just go on. So, yeah, that's actually my thought about the new Mario Odyssey. It's a really fun game. Hopefully I get to play through it a little bit more. And possibly in the nearby future, Kit and I can actually do a playthrough of it. Well, I guess that's it for this video. I'm Review It Dan, I review the good and the bad, and I hope you all have had a blast.